Hey, what's going on? Anton Stetner here, Real Estate Solutions Group. Today we're going to talk about home prices in Mukilteo, their values, appreciation, and how to calculate that specifically in Harbor Point. Okay, the first thing we need to do is go to the good old MLS, sign in, click on the matrix, go to Search, General, and you can see we have the active, the contingent, pendings, and the sold selected. And we're doing this for residential and condos. We're then going to go to the map search, or you could also click the map button up here. We then need to move over to Mukilteo, and you can use the polygon feature right here to grab Harbor Point. And the polygon feature just basically allows you to click wherever you want. So Harbor Point goes right down there to right about Picnic Road. So we've got all of this that's happening right here, 377. Now this is for all the actives, pendings, and the solds. One of the things that we want to do is we're just trying to figure out the sold price, so we can figure out the home values and the appreciation year to date. So what we're going to do is you click on the date range, and we're going to go from January, and right now we're in June, so we're going to go January to May year to date. Now that gave us 147 matches. So you hit the search, and we put in no other criteria. Actually, let's break this down one more level. Let's just do this for residential, not residential and condos. You could do it for both to compare the whole market, or you could do it just for condos depending on your preference. But for conversation's sake, let's just do it for residential. So once we search it out for residential, we have 107 matches. You click the check all button, come down here and go to print, go to additional reports, and go to Statistical Market Analysis, print that to PDF. You can see that we have an average and a median. Most of the time we're just going to talk about the average. Well, the average home in Harbor Point right now is 2,587 square feet. You can see it's selling for $503,725 in 75 days. Now what we need to do is we need to go back and compare that to the same time frame last year. So you click the Back to Results button, you click your criteria, you come over here, and all we've got to do is change this to 2013. Now conversely, you could click this and change it by hand also. I've already changed it to 2013. We hit search, click the check all button again, print. That print brings us into the reports section. Once again, additional reports, statistical market analysis, print to PDF. And we can see for 2013 there were 115 solds. There are 107 this year, so volume is declining. We can see that 2,469 square feet sold for an average sales price of $449,000 in 50 days. Okay, so how do we calculate this? One of the things to understand is we need to take the final value divided by the initial value, minus that from 1 and times by 100, and that will get our calculation. Okay, so the final value. The final value is $503,725. So let's go to our calculator. 503,725. Divided by the initial value. The initial value was $449,238. So back to our calculator, hit the divide button, 449,238. So what we're doing is we're comparing 2014's price year to date versus 2013. So we've got our value here, and then we minus 1 from that value, and then we times that value by 100. So we've seen 12.13, I just rounded up from the 8, 12.13% appreciation in Mukilteo, specifically Harbor Point, year to date, which is phenomenal appreciation. The interesting thing, and another thing that we should always look at too, is what's happening with the volume. So the volume is 107 and 115. So just to do the calculation real quick, you would do 107 divided by 115, okay, minus 1 times 100. So the volume for that area is decreased. In other words, the total number of sales has decreased by 6.96%. The volume is trending down. Now, one of the reasons for that specifically right now is just due to the high inventory, or excuse me, the extremely low inventory. Also, you can see the days on market was 50. It's now to 75. So if you wanted to look at the days on market, you would say 75 divided by 50 minus 1 times 100. You've seen a 50% increase in the days on market during the same time period. Hey, I'm Anton Stetner with the Real Estate Solutions Group. If you guys have any questions about home prices or how to calculate them or what your home is worth in today's market, just let us know. We're here to help. And if you guys have any questions about this video or how to calculate it, just leave it in the comments below. Let us know what we can do to help. So subscribe, comment, and we will catch up with you later.